Tonight on CTV News at 5, a deadly shooting in a Kitchener neighborhood. Police calling it targeted as the suspect still remains at large. Plus, the Kitchener Rangers are raising concerns over the Memorial Cup selection process after the Guelph Storm were named hosts for 2027. And the cost of keeping up with Christmas, from trees to buying local. We break down the numbers. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. First at 5, a deadly shooting in a residential Kitchener neighborhood. Tonight, police are calling it targeted. This latest incident officially marks the region's first fatal shooting of the year. CTV's Hannah Schmidt was there today and has the details.
Ashley, it happened around 10 p.m. last night. Police were called to the area of Century Hill Drive and Country Hill Drive for reports of a shooting. Officers found a 32-year-old Kitchener man who'd been shot while sitting in a vehicle outside. He died at the scene. Residents in the area told CTV News that moments earlier they saw a white SUV smash into a tree in front of a home on Century Hill Drive, though police haven't yet confirmed whether the vehicle is connected. Investigators say the shooting appears to be targeted, but no suspect descriptions have been released.
What we can say at this point is we do believe that there are connections to organized crime in this investigation. We have had a spate of shootings in the region over the last couple of weeks. However, there's no information at this time to suggest that these incidents are connected.
Police remained in the area to collect evidence and interview nearby residents. The major crime unit has taken over the investigation and is encouraging anyone with any relevant information to contact them. Hannah Schmidt, CTV News, Kitchener.
Meanwhile, at 6, CTV's Krista Simpson will have more on crimes involving shootings in the region in 2025. In addition to yesterday's first fatal shooting, there have been 16 other shootings in the region so far this year, half of which involved injuries. At this time of year last year, police say there were 21 shootings in the region, 4 of which were fatal. The shooting is also the region's 4th homicide of the year. Okay, as we head into our first break, here's what you need to know. Looking for something to do tonight? Why not learn to line dance? Happening at 92 King Street South in Uptown Waterloo from 6 p.m. Tickets are $25. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
Tonight, a sense of shock.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
All right, turning to our first check on weather, and Leanne is out at the Kitchener Auditorium for a very special Rangers game tonight. And certainly it is the season of giving. Leanne, tell us all about it.
Yeah, Ash, it is the 30th annual Teddy Bear Toss that's happening tonight. And of course, it's a game that brings a lot of people in the community out because they get to throw those teddy bears on the ice when the Rangers score their first goal of the night. Of course, all those teddy bears then are collected and are taken to local charities across the region, including ones like the Salvation Army, who we work with for Toy Mountain. So tonight is going to be an exciting one. As you can see, it's quite quiet here right now. The doors aren't yet open, but fans will be piling in here soon. I'm sure it'll be a pretty full house tonight. Just to compare last year, keep in mind the stadium here holds 7,777 fans, and last year more than 10,000 teddy bears were collected. So that means people were bringing even more than just one stuffed teddy bear. All right, we'll take a look at the current satellite and radar across southern and southwestern Ontario, and it was a pretty nice day in Waterloo region. We saw the sun shining, even though temperatures were a little bit below seasonal. We still saw plenty of sunshine, and it made it quite comfortable out there as well. It was quite enjoyable. And if we take a look at our temperatures across the board as well, we're currently sitting at -3 in Waterloo region. Many communities hovering that freezing mark. It's 0 through the Chatham-Kent area, -1 in Windsor, -2 in Mount Forest, -1 through the GTA. So overall, not a bad December day out there, but tonight is probably a good night to stay inside and come on down to the Odd for the Rangers. Teddy bear toss. They'll be facing off against the Erie Otters. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m. Ashley.
Sounds great, Leanne. Looking forward to checking back in with you a little later in the show. Thank you.
We are getting crafty here at Royal City Nursery with, of course, Tanya Olson, and you're going to really put me to work today.
We are going to build a wreath. And the neat thing about doing a wreath is a lot of the principles that we use in a wreath are the similar ones you'd use for a garland, a swag, or even a tree, right? So we'll take a look at a couple different options.
Okay, so step one for creating such a beautiful wreath, what should we be doing?
So we're actually going to start with an artificial wreath. Okay. And one of the things I like about using artificials is it is wired, so it means I can twist the wreath around a bunch of different things, and I can actually use the wreath to hold it.
Very nice.
Failing that, the other thing that we use a ton of here at the Garden Center are cable ties or zip ties. Right? So
all the tips and tricks.
Easy peasy. And on this one, we're setting this one to be up asymmetrical. So we're going to have our focus sitting on this side. But we actually started with some trees that we put down the center of the table. Yep. Now that we've got those in, if I can get you to pass me, we're going to start with those red holly picks.
This is beautiful too.
So we want to use picks that are both suitable for indoors and out. Okay. So that way I don't need to worry about this has to stay inside, this has to, whatever. So again, they're totally wired, so I can do just about anything with them. And because we're setting up for being asymmetrical, I'm going to finish that crescent that these trees have started.
Right.
There we are. And all we're going to do is get them shoved in. Okay. And when you watch, when I insert, what I actually want to do is get them behind all the greens in the front. There we go. Perfect. So they're actually doing a little bit of staying power on their own. And if I turn around, you can see the stick coming out the back. Okay. When we're done, through the magic of television, all of that's going to get wrapped up.
We will not see that.
Yeah. And you're going to notice as I build, we're doing this in threes. So no different than outdoors. We want to keep our design going. Yep. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of the holly picks. Okay. Let's get some magnolia in. I like how you're fluffing it.
Look at this.
Look at you.
A for effort.
Look at that.
Hired.
We are going to shove a couple of those in there. We love these ones.
Oh, those are lovely.
Yes, aren't they? Yeah. And they feel good too, right? A little bit of velvet. Now, there's always room for a little bit of sparkle.
Yes.
And that's what these little darlings are for.
Lots of sparkle.
And these, really, really good for your porch pots too. And if you watch, again, when I shove them in, we're going upside down, we're going sideways.
So you can really get as creative as you want when you're creating this.
Because I want to get the color absolutely everywhere.
Beautiful.
And then the last thing I'm going to get you to do, we got options. Okay. So if we want a little bit of color, but we're not so sure about lights, let's go with the string of beads. Okay. Yep, you got it. There's half. Okay. There's 4. I'm going to take it in the middle. Oh, and beautiful. I could, all I need to do really is just wire them in right there.
Take a look at that.
I want a little bit of light. Yeah. I can take the beads out. Okay. And I'll get you the candy, this fantastic star. Now this one is battery operated. Okay. So I don't need to worry about plugging it in, which means I can put it on a door very successfully. There we go. And all we would do is just wire it in the middle. Okay. Just like that.
Look at that.
So if you would prefer a live wreath, we've got an option right here.
We do, and it's beautiful.
So this is a boxwood wreath. Now I don't do bows, so instead of a bow, I actually set these up like a bow, right? So I've got 2 different picks sitting on the top, and they are symmetrical. And we're just going to add a couple.
These beautiful.
Yeah, of glitter balls. That'll give us a little bit of glitz.
And more of that winter feel versus maybe Christmas.
Yes. And the nice thing with this is, if you want it a little bit more Christmassy, add some gold to it. Okay. When you need to get rid of the Christmas, because we're in January and just want to go to winter, take the gold out. Perfect. And you're good to go, right? Okay. So this will last you in through March.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. We've got so artificial to real wreaths. We are ready for the holiday season.
You got it.
Right,
nice and easy.
Tanny, thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
And here's what you need to know. Psychic Night Dining with the Dead is happening tomorrow night at Evo Kitchen Bar, and doors open at 5:30. Tickets are $110. Stay with us.
Holiday set decoration provided by Royal City Nursery.
All right, Leanne is back and is joining us live from the Odd at the Kitchener Rangers game tonight, where in just over an hour or so, puck drop is. And tonight's game, as we heard earlier, is extra special. It's the annual teddy bear toss. Leanne, the Storm scored in the first 2 minutes this weekend at their teddy bear toss. What are your predictions for tonight here at the Rangers?
Hey, Ash, well, I bet they're hoping they can do the same because that's where all the excitement lands, right? I mean, 2 minutes, that's pretty early on. Hopefully all the fans will be in here at that point as well. And, you know, this will be a full house here tonight. Last year, we mentioned over 10,000 teddy bears were tossed onto ice level during the 29th annual teddy bear toss. Of course, this year we're marking the 30th year that the organization has held this event. And, of course, all those teddy bears will be collected. The game will pause for just a few moments while volunteers and staff can get out on the ice and collect the teddy bears, of course, because when you think about it, 10,000 bears on the ice level down here, it's a lot to pick up after. So quick pause in the game when that does happen. But again, it happens when the Rangers score the first goal of the night. And we're waiting to see what kind of bears all the fans will bring in. There's always some very big ones as well. And all those bears will be collected and donated to charitable organizations in and around Waterloo region, including ones like the Salvation Army. Some will go to schools in Kitchener, Waterloo through Cambridge. So it'll be interesting to see how many bears are collected tonight and who will score the first goal. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast now and see what's happening out there in and around Waterloo region. Into the futurecast, we are seeing that cloud cover continue to build, and we are set to see some snowfall as well as we get into the back half and the middle of the week. So lots of sunshine out there today, but we will be seeing some snowfall as well. Now, temperatures locally -6 in Kitchener-Waterloo. It's -4 through London. -1 in the Windsor area. It is -2 in towards the GTA as well. And -2 was our daytime high as we take a look at the almanac. That is slightly below seasonal for this time of year. The normal 2 degrees, but it did feel quite comfortable out there when we saw all that sunshine today. The low -7 that came in the overnight hours, and that is pretty much right on par for this time of year. Overnight tonight, we're dropping to a low of -11, so we may have seen a little bit of melt with that snow out there today. Just keep in mind, as temperatures drop, we could see slick conditions for the morning commute through the day tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, -1 will be the daytime high. That chance of flurries will persist. And as we take a look at our 5-day forecast as well, the chance for those scattered flurries continue through Thursday. And take a look at the overnight low on Thursday, -15. Things are cooling off. We end the week on a bit of a dry note before the chance to see some snowfall move in to kickstart the weekend as well. So a little bit of messy conditions out there through the rest of the week, but this will be a good place to be tonight here at the Odd. The Kitchener Rangers and Erie Otters facing off, puck drop at 7 p.m. Ashley.
Awesome. Thank you, Leanne. Local schools have been participating in Toy Mountain. Some have even been building their own mountain at their schools. Earlier today, Leanne went to a Catholic school here in Kitchener to find out more about their campaign.
We are here at John Sweeney Catholic School today, where the kids have been building a toy mountain right here at the school. Emily Owens is the teacher lead of the campaign. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it.
Okay, tell me about the campaign here at the school and what it's been like so far this year.
So we've been doing the Angel Tree Toy Mountain here for a number of years. It is a great way to really bring the school together. It's a great community building activity for the classes, and it's a great way to support those in need in our school community and beyond.
What are some of the things that you think it's taught the kids and what they've taken away from it?
I think it's really teaching them a lot of empathy, a lot of understanding for those maybe less fortunate in our community, and it's really teaching the kids to help others and give this time of year, especially with our Catholic values at our school. It's really showing what the true meaning of Christmas is about.
Okay, great. And this is a full school initiative. We're here with some of the kids who have been taking part and taking the lead on it. We're going to talk to some of the students now. What is it about Toy Mountain and what does it mean to you?
Well, Toy Mountain is about helping the less fortunate. I feel happy for the people who get to have Christmas toys, and I would feel really sad for the people who don't get to. So I love donating, and yeah.
That's great. It's amazing what you guys are doing and coming together as a school as well. Why do you think that all kids deserve to have something to open Christmas morning?
So then they can feel like special and they can feel like they matter to like people, because if they don't get it, if they're younger, they might not understand why, if their parents don't have a lot of money to get that, they might feel like they don't matter.
And you guys are helping them do that by building your Toy Mountain here. What does it mean to you to get to give back during the holiday season?
I think it's really good to give back during Christmas time to such a great community, and it feels really nice to do that as a person, and it's just a wonderful way to give back.
Great. And the way that these students have been taking on this initiative is through something called the Angel Tree. You're going to tell us what that's all about.
So Christmas is a special time. It's about spreading the love and joy that Jesus came into our world. So what we do at our school is we decorate a Christmas tree with lots of angels with age numbers. So it would be 0 to 4 or sometimes 7 to 8. And we have different numbers, and people who want to donate will either choose if they want to donate to a girl or a boy and what age gap. And they bring toys. This way we can give it to a more wider range of kids, and we also spread the love and joy that Jesus brought into our world.
It's fantastic. And you can probably see this Toy Mountain behind us. It is already starting to build, and these students will continue to keep building this Toy Mountain over the next couple of weeks. Captains Kelly and Corey Fifield with the Salvation Army are here with us today too. Always great to see you guys. First, tell me what it means to see schools like this one participating in Toy Mountain.
I think one of the things I love about Christmas is I love seeing the kids' excitement. And I love when kids get involved with Toy Mountain because it means something when they're able to pick out a toy that they would like, and just that feeling they get when they're able to give that to someone else, knowing that that joy is going to be given to someone else.
How has the campaign been going so far? Because I know we're kind of getting into the thick of it now. What's it been like?
Yeah, it's amazing. It just kind of arrives. It's like you're waiting for it, and all of a sudden we're on top of it, and it's all over the place. And so that's kind of where we are. This is the big week where things are really starting to ramp up, and so we're really excited to see schools participating and supporting us, and the community at large. We're picking up donations already, and it's exciting to see toys coming in, because next week and even this week they'll begin to go out.
Of course, schools in Waterloo Region can participate in the campaign. And if you're looking to donate to Toy Mountain and the Salvation Army, you can still do that as well. You can find out more on our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca. Thank you guys so much. Great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
And here's what you need to know. Give someone something made with love this holiday season. Head over to Cafe Clementina for a card making night tomorrow. The event kicks off at 6:30 and tickets are $45.
It's time to build a Toy Mountain.
Make this holiday season merry for so many kids.
Bring new unwrapped toys to your local Canadian Tire.
All in support of the Salvation Army.
We'll be collecting donations from November 19th to December 24th.
With all donations helping families right here in our community.
Toy Mountain, supported by the Core Group, Goman's Appliances, and the Crack Specialists.
Let's make this the best Toy Mountain ever.
Visit ctvkitchener.ca for more ways to donate.
Time now to take a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. The Canadian Hockey League says there was no conflict of interest when choosing the host city for the 2027 Memorial Cup. The finalists were Kitchener and Guelph, with the Guelph Storm ultimately winning the bid. But the Kitchener Rangers admit they had some concerns when Hockey Canada announced a 3-year partnership with Sleeman Breweries just 1 week after Guelph was chosen. The CHL told CTV News there was no conflict of interest, adding that they are fully confident in the site selection committee. A new plan from the province could see the end of the Grand River Conservation Authority. Ontario Bill 68 would see the province's 36 conservation authorities collapsed into just 7. The GRCA would become part of a much larger Lake Erie Conservation Authority, stretching all the way to Windsor. GRC board members say the new area is too large and is hopeful the province finds some middle ground. A major change in the Canadian banking landscape, Laurentian Bank is being split up and sold. The 175-year-old bank's commercial operations are being sold to Fairstone Bank of Canada for $1.9 billion. National Bank is buying the retail and small business segment. Neither Laurentian's 57 branches nor its employees will be transferred to National Bank. Affected employees will have the option of applying for open roles at the bank. Well, the cost of Christmas is creeping up on consumers, from trees to gifts and everything in between. According to the Retail Council of Canada, Canadians are planning to spend around the same amount as they did last year, but shopping local and buying Canadian-made goods seem to be a bigger priority, along with spotting sales and jumping on deals. CTV's Alexandra Hollick crunches the numbers for us at 6. And finally for us tonight, the former owner of a hot dog hotspot in Cambridge has transitioned to providing hot food on wheels. Todd Jones used to operate What Up Dog, but was forced to shut the doors down after health complications. He took a 3-year hiatus to focus on getting better, and while many of his challenges remain, he has returned with a food truck. CTV's Spencer Turcott will tell us where we can find it and the inspiration behind the new venture at 6. All right, well, that's our time for tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll have more local news at 6 with Tony Grace. Here's CTV National News. Have a good night.